Yakubu Mohammed, my last warning. Go and do the right thing. Go and do the right thing before it's too late. And then there was some picture. Now what to see ya? No Jaria Kawere. So what to see no Jaria Kawere? Me say me no. I don't so pass with heifer. I don't so be prison and amboa. I don't so pass with any prison I haba. Yakubu Mohammed me warning for the last time. Go and do the right thing. Me or Kumangra. Who fake BNI no. And fam mame. Why? Who fake NIB BNI story no. And fam mame. I am warning you for the last time. Don't joke with me. Me maune to Tuesday. Be a carrier minty. You are one. Okay, ma yansa yan command twetwe no ase. Na ya hwemra no a menemu bedin komo bi enne. Na mate say MPP for enenam. Ana no anodom premisemo. Rob mo check here. Se mo benya anodom pre video no a. Eya munya monkan me na ye mo. Speaker of Parliament akasaye ewo mrase badwafie. Efa MPsa etu Galamsey ho. Na anodom pre sorry ye no. Asemo kan ye no say. NDC for penso. Wo mo hunu nsuo no eten. Omu MPP for appenso. Very good. Na yankwani yankonko ha asamo a anodom pre eka ye no yankwati ni yamra anodom pre.
Sit down and listen. And I'm very happy when the minority leader challenged us that we will debate this matter and the culprit will be mentioned. In fact, we are ready to debate now. If we are to look and investigate both sides of the house, you have had the opportunity to rule this country before. I can tell you, you polluted the water more than us. You polluted the water more than us. So let's get
very good. Now, 7 plebia say we fununi way. Now, the reason why I'm about this video, no, because Galamsey hon komo and a year many more this komo several times. Now, me want NPP for omo manifesto no. 2016 the no. Ya kwa ba be muni ya say NPP e ka bibi fa Galamsey ho a. Me want chapter 7 page Chapter 7, page 89. The power tell will be our Ghana Hebiano. One Google 2016 Manifesto NPP. Now on chapter 7, natural resources, land, forestry, and mining. Obia Mungraho. Say ayano krese owura Mahama penso. No wo to Galamsey. Anasani asensasia. And Cananado de Baye campaign promise at the above manifesto. But go and read. Now I say, one more can be single crack kafa Galamsey for. The only thing on another kaye and I say, what Kwabuase and on Wabuasi for Kwesiaye. And what catch you say, and this is flood in Namgana. Samia, me pa Juma, ama Yamrantiano. Meba. Me ba be Galamsey mu enya no kura na enya no kura otsena na nadu dan kwa Akuffo en waka asasem no etime no from tete na minum say o mampani Akuffo o me Galamsey mu na yentie na nadu asem a o ka ye 2016 e fa Galamsey hu yentie no
Juma, ama ya manteni ya mabawano. Neba be Galamsey mu. No crab ko eni mo kra.
Very good. It's why na kaya say. Woman penny Akuffo Addo can say waba the Galamsey mu. Anya no kure woman penny one can de biarada. Natie under small scale mining. Our Manifesto no 2016 under small scale mining page 94. Muntie asabotro no ho. What say? It is NPP's view that the artisanal small-scale mining sub-sector need restructuring so that its activities can take place within guidelines set up under the appropriate regulation. This will enable small-scale miners to work and earn their livelihoods in a regulated, secure, and lawful environment. By this process, the environment, especially our water bodies, can be protected and degraded land can be reclaimed through tree planting and reforestation. This is the only thing Akuffo Addo can. India 2016 Manifesto. Ghana for her, woman penny and another don't call Akuffo Addo. Before say obeba power no one him say waba say yensuo ama yakra insuo no one him. I am going to read to you me be biatramo mo nanado beba na river and cobra na eni to say Akuffo Addo beba no na eni to say and na yemisa nanado dan ko Akuffo Addo say anyanya bia betumi de nsase de bo akasa ade afa ho ene nsuo na nini sesempo de ahoro kwata first one ene natie make asem bi oha woba omo lands ene ayi no a F promote sustainable water resources or resource management. Tie F promote sustainable water resource management. As someone another kind was say water. Tia, obi antie was say water is a dwindling resource, and the threat of water scarcity looms large. Trends indicate that Ghana would be a water stress or a water stressed state by 2025. Now do not go Akuffo Addo say. When we are survey, I'm not for Kekaye. So by 2025, ensure ho ba yeden. Na yebekran ansa na yanom. TI was with a potential supply gap of 50%. This will address this threat through a comprehensive protection of water catchment area. Mama Yemisa Nanado say, one ban was said by 2025, Ghana ba Krensiaba, and now many more can say, ya Krensio free France, ya won't show, ya free French, ya ba Ghana. Can President Akuffo Addo deny this? Say yan Krensio and Tonum. Over to me deny. Ghana for her, many more adding Kwama Kakra. Na medikai akase mama ye man pani na nadu dan ko Akuffo Addo na watwemienu na sa na watwemienu no sa wanya Galamsey wo krom ha na ye demonstration bi atia no a ye friend of Fewoto demonstration a ye one man demonstration me ko na me ko bi anka me ho ani ma prosifo ebedi machi. Now, some demonstration, they started here for Tuesday. And the ultimatum no started. Mama do not want to me, 2 weeks ultimatum. So, man, yai, sas, ayi, starting ya. We're trying to fail to demonstration. A one man demonstration. Men kwana me kobian kame. ade ma police fu ebedi machi na sa demonstration no me started here free Tuesday and the ultimatum no a started mama do na watchum yenu 2 weeks ultimatum so man yai sas ayi omo start ya womo Galamsey foforo yo masase yi so man yai no man ya Galamsey awo all areas a maya fioto demonstration na me nante kakra na wura me traza no na me de meto ade atra no community mining na me de meto ade atra no na no ye fra no fewoto demonstration na sa demonstration no baby amakwa present me petition and Jubilee House anim ho and I'm doing petition ebeko na Jubilee House anim ho no enya dia me tracker tabia komo bibi ha me ma fi me to and ya che Jubilee House no indicating say omo ye Galamsey was safi ho no meni wanum pe and ya ba wo so wura mumrim. That is the name of the Feoto demonstration. Meni wanum demonstration. Me man na to me no. Obi oye Galamsey with Jubilee House. Na kwa kwani nanu. Look, mommy started a conversation from Baby Ayedro. Now I am a reading just a small portion of documenta Professor from Pomwating. What should I hear the buy? Mr. Ghana to fight Galamsey and yes, 7 previous. A software Yatumfo yet to come ha. Woman Bonnie and somebody at 2 women some Adani a tre and Bonnie papa. A software mo call forest come on paye. One someone near you. A software mo call forest and come on paye say. Mo kutia Galamsey. One say Yami Chiamka. Uchadi Aponyame, one Cassantramo. Man to my boss and Yamino Mancasa. Man to my boss and Yami and Kabibi Tramo. Now Peneba Qua, I am who will be a more. I am dinner Hoyao and the Pentecost Sofu Panin. Papai and Munyamu and Yamitia Mao. Makio Matu Masore, I'm a net and when Munyama so. When in them forest, and I will bomb Paye. Galamsey, well, the professor from Pomwating, the document at the hall, you were just say, Akuffo to go garden, you took Galamsey another one carry. Sankawo Panokura, and Kosoko another hall, no cotton and I say, Nanai, I am Penia, me da Pentecost Safuano. Professor from Pomwating, the document, Yamin Sakano, me man Penny, one mamma is so disappointed, and one penny Mr. Sayanokura. Munya Galamsey no na hotomra woni nam kwayem ana wo ko bompaye mo bompaye wie no hensu ahono mo bompaye wie no hensu asai ana apple asai asofu amunam Ghana ha nyamin tuatua moka makoma akomo amukobi obi a wokobi bia no nyamin tua de kasa de ni mate mama yentie asema ene de asofu no ekọ hokoyeye mama yentie mama Agrumin Ewososo, say ye biatwaso, Nindia Trasto, Koto, Granin, Semi Kumia, Eddie, Bremo, Maya, Sasado, the Atu Sen. Oh, my say yo, oh, my say yo, oh, yes, and now say, I'm a full brand. Oh, my say yo, oh, my say yo, oh, yes, and now say, I'm a full brand. Oh, my, Ghana, my, what I would do. Oh, my, Say won't come. Oh, my, Ghana, my, what I would do. Oh, my, say won't come. Oh, my, Yinanso, Yan Fa Crow,
Ghana betum pono mama inambo obiara na famujo mama benyam koso Ghana betum. That people will humble themselves and turn from our wicked ways and cry. We rebuild our land. Save us. Heal our nation. Heal our nation.
Complex time. So we want to ask Apostle Xp0se to pray that God will.
Obviously, for Krum had mobile serious, mobile to be honest. Sometimes I and somebody be on my osha, nane kano akoye kana, but mobile. Say you won't pin you for see pa Krum ha. Not no crest on best chiro monsin. To me, I can no cre actually to me. Actually, a buying inti. Ya kujina wura say a bomb pay we. Nanka a soft we expect to say a bomb pay we ya. Na Galamsey for Moshe Western region, Central region, Ashanti region. Now all of a sudden, almost say a soft bomb pay into your jai in idea in Fidia Kuguho. Your machines near one day they cham fine. I got to talk Nina ya tuagu a feed the Amayan Sasso. Like how? And this army sad year a course and anka into a soft we do call o man pinim, a could chin and him and uncle can and you and I say, or modern ya would deal cartoon anymore. The Galamsey one and think Kenyana, Bushia. But the end was in your guardian.
Pentecost for penning two was for many masera. Now when the wounded empire against Galamsey. So are you telling me, say, Yamina Somamoho, because of local few, because of Sikakakra, because of your baby mamo, and Timasoria Kongram, and Kobampa Galamsey, will be the demon of Galamsey at the Jubilee House. The demon of Galamsey, the Galamsey Kimpin, and not Pinkin, and not Kimpin, what to Jubilee House. Instead of you to go to Jubilee House and pray, Makonguren and Amokobom Paye. Can a creature down for set down for grow? Yaminipa, Yahuda Pentecost, ano, when you suffer, no, Yamu to from Jai Namwau. What who go Pentecost and Massey? Pentecost and your political party. Pentecost and your party media. NBC forum, MPP forum. Jai Subana Udana Diano. One said Yamu and Yamu. Tama mo come paye. Etia Galamsey. Ninshu na niye. And na mo bom paye wiye. Apo. Ahono. Mo appreciate no mo fantoso. Apo no ahono no. Apo no asai no. And na Apple. And na Apple. The whole world, Ghana Apple. And now, Mama Paya na Pony affair, and a apple. When you come on Payano, Napo, na near fair, and now shall Takra the Sama, Shapo. Seven Podiasa, Yamin Church Yamakamate. Sikamate Yamu Fantadro. Anam Timo Sumsa, I saw from Ghana, Mokaho, and a woman Yahuya, Simu. Obekano kure atieni pa kenkan Elijah kenkan Elisha no mo pa mo ka no kure atianye ayi ahemfo no wo mo ka no kure tere won ena mo no mo na nti mo no mo na da etu no kure die abomo Pentecost of Penny na di ho ya papa so Pentecost sorry empress on protect your dignity a sa man no omo pa mo na nane tere ya Kasa kwame bumper yet yaw. Yamuvu to Professor from Pobwate's document. Hey! We are page 11. The second paragraph. Mining in forest reserve. Hey! Me catch him pen say. You from good year yet to a yesen woman. And you'll be an Akuffo Addo. To Professor from Pobwate. What say? The decision taken in 2018 by the minister or the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and 8 agencies to grant concession in virtually all forest reserves to mining companies did a lot of harm. Professor from Bobuatene Kase. What say? Nana do don't call Akuffo after minister was setam and wabadi abobre honsem so. And we from catch on Samasa. Yaba ye, baby amranti ye, and this if we way, small scale miners no. What did this assassin show you? God in Yabintu. And to forest no. Yes, was a reserves no. Yanya day, Mama Mukunko to be. Mamunidi. And a professor from Bobuatene, the decision taken in 2018 by the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and 8 agencies to grant concession in virtually all forest reserves to mining companies did a lot of harm. Hello? Let's say this was contrary to the directives from the president that all mining activities in the forest reserves should be suspended. Now, you know, Professor from Bobuatene, not protecting the boss, not protecting the boss purposely because of say, Nanado a diplomatic business. About one team a different one, or quite them will do for. Mama Yemisa say, Quite what getting in any Akuffo dia because Nanado near to Abaman, Yantoba Mobia. Nanado don't call Akuffo na quite what getting in Ayanedia. It is a minister, a man penny say, and man will be on conference reserve Mukomania. Why? I don't want to me so we have forest to talk about even minister. To talk about even minister. Woman penina na do na kwa Akuffo. Edman kwakwan forest reserves and what Ghana had nano yamawuram na yentu afumagudie. Professor from Bobuatene Kase. What say? Almost invariably the concession owners were not indigenous and had not attachment to the local communities. Yeah, was it they were given permit to work in the forest without any consultation with traditional rulers? I can say on authority that all forest reserves have been invaded by rich miners who have engaged Chinese in their operations. Professor from Bobuatene say, "We bet to me a campaign say, kwaya wagana nyinano, ya kwaya wagana nyinano." MPP amaho kwan ama wo mo rich honest no akwa fa China for baby blom ase kwaye nyina. What say the chiefs and opinion leaders are most unhappy with the invasion of the forest and farmlands. I personally received a lot of complaints from the chiefs. According to them, they had kept the forest in pristine state for hundreds of years. They and their people had used the forest resources sustainably. Na mama kai ade bi oha na muntie ade no e na mu ode no your friend edewu page 12 of the document. What say that's the third paragraph. What say it is on record that the activities of some senior members of the NPP accounted for an anger at community levels. Honorable Joseph Abekwam, the former MP for Manson Kwanta, exemplifies such individuals. This is a member of parliament for the Manson Kwanta constituency in the Asante region, and at the same time, member of the board of the Minerals Commission. He used his position as a member of the Minerals Commission and acquired several dozens of large-scale concessions in his district, ostensibly for community mining purposes. He ended up selling this concession to private individuals, including party members, for 200,000 cedis per concession. Was he a one PB and your friend Robert Abekwam? No, MP our Manson Kwanta. Now what you say Sama no say a member our Minerals Commission. That's how said we a member our Minerals Commission tino. we should say to me no at the Jensasia who never be go I want the district in Muso about community mining. Now Adia ASU say this man no Sauko now money can it Tisikano 2 billion no aduako hwa obedo ana obesha ase de afria e de kubekwa kwesi baby adua tentini no hwemu afa ko baby onyina kese no no fadise afa besi eja kwa paase no so fabra besi ha ensase no nyina funtum no nyina yase Robert Abekwam Professor from Pobwate de Kasei se akwa no de no ye no Godafo mama yemi sase na nadu den ko Akuffo do teze Robert Abekwam yaboni din awo Galamsey mu no e de ade na Akuffo do eyeye besi ne na nadu anka hohwe hwe mama ntima de abiem what say throughout our struggle with illegalities in the small scale mining sector, what baffled me was the total disregard of the president's commitment to protect the environment. I can state without any equivocation that many party officials from national to unit committee level had their friends, PAs, agents, relatives, financiers, relatives engaged in illegal mining. Professor from Pobwate say, "What about to be a case is people? Sir MPP Amanyokuo no, every national and the Babesi unit committee, what be biara, what mu PS, what mu agent, what mu relatives abusiafo, and an asefo no will be biara involved and what Galamsey to mu." Professor from Pobwate's document and a Casano, this is page 12. I see up here. Was it most of them? And get Chinese working for them. I am not referring to the party people who had their legitimate concession and were mining sustainably as they were instructed to do. There are appointees in Jubilee House today. Pentecost ASU say, go to Jubilee House. The demons of Galamsey honomotie. Demons of Galamsey honomotie. The babu budin yamanambo. Professor from Pobwate document and I became be Afayenti Edini flow. What say? There are appointees in Jubilee House that are doing or supporting illegal mining or interfering with a fight against the menace. What say examples are number 1, Lord Comey. Example number 1, Lord Comey. Number 2, Charles Niteko. Number 3, Frank Asiabibakwe, aka Protozwa. This is the guy you are contesting with. Now, we'll be a bonnet the hour, Professor from Pobwate Betrim. And now, Godafo, Nananum Suhum, Nananum Tuaba Suhum, and now you say and say, and then soon to me talk a Akuffo Memo Boninti, and then soon to me toy a memo. And now you can say, I brought you a friend of Francasiadu, yeah, good one who a friend of Protozwa, yeah, Professor from Pobwate Bonidin, and what Galamsey woman say a beer Galamsey woman, we don't Francasiadu Bakwe, aka Protozwa, and what Galamsey mono, and now Sakwana say, Yantuno Swaba, no my MP, no one no be sano. Samra and Famayen, the Donyame, Sakura Winia, Metro Frigana Quatre Togo. Because I will never allow a person like that. Someone Samra Mame and see. Yay, I'm in from Uram. Yanko Hadie. Urade. They say, and now we are the who. Yamba Subesu, why? Aha, and that Ubesu, and no Basu. Mamma Chama, dear, what say? I minister one your friend Koku, offer yes, Yamano. One another your MP, one another your minister, no share your quantum pounds and so. And Yakobe Diamutia. Was it in the 3rd quarter of 2018? The government directed that there should be a ban on the importation of excavators for small-scale mining. The Ministry of Transport was responsible for making sure that the ban was respected. Subsequently, or subsequent event indicated that the ban was not respected, and presently new excavators are found at illegal mining sites. Tell Papa say, Abani Sembra, Samo Bia Ankra excavator mono Emma Krumadium. So the Baba here Sumasco mining. And so, some minister no na share no share quantemponi a comedy on some show. Yana also respect him, Rano. When Tia Professor from Pogwate say, when Mumrano, when Tia Emma Hokwine, Yakra excavate new ones at the bar mining site. Somebody baby too good. No be sorry. Was Akuffo Edina Konya to so the Quetia Galamsey. Nana one kasa. Ya bania baba Kennedy. You no one den garden my yomiente. So mun to go to the depending on family amiente. And also you be gram yafiabi. Yeah? What's it? What's say? Page 15 of Prof document. Was it on Monday 11 January 2021? The task force entered a concession at a location called the Potenting. We had been monitoring for some time. Residents in the area complained about the harassment by Chinese miners. The damage to the forest reserve was unimaginable. Big economic trees have been felled and dumped into muddy water bodies to rot. Some anytime I'm making can be a bedroom, no means sumut. If it's a hioso, Obianu says a hioso, not timber dear near Fanqua. It in your posture of say, you were gold, you were diamond, you were timber. And Yakasia, ya a magana sicano, never brief reserve. Et Diacasia Sukokum, and a Diacasia Suafuma, Sa and Miano, and Yadia Numa, Yetcha, and the Co, and Yesica, and the Wagana. Professor from Pogwate say, but we could work with your friend of the Potenting on Monday 11 January 2021. But so we could wear Sapayan. Said you know, Messia Sapayano, Forest Reserve, Quaya. Yet jatu ho and fear more than a hamiansa. Now said you know what's your quayano, or who yan yamsino. No say Addo me and say, but much to a minaka pa. And ensure term and yatete. No mu could tread Yanua, Ghana eto enya sikanoa. No more pia diani near the atua taken much yaw. Se empro, near Kohani Pakra. One of the sedgmen. Yankohen Pakro was huge pits was scattered over dozens of acres of land. Nearby cocoa farms had been destroyed. 7 excavators were seized. As usual, so-called big men started calling. First was Mr. Xp0se, who claimed ownership of the concession. So we are quiet anymore. We see dozens of acres. I just say, as I say, Tama, yes, say no, what did the book create? Excavator Makuma Consong, and the Sequayanum, yes, say a quiet. And no says excavator and so. The excavator Maku Crass was say, dear. He said, you see, dear, no Makuma Consong. We bow quiet no. We almost see the excavators repair. Anna, first call by. I brought here your friend Xp0se. Now, my friend is when Xp0se. Xp0se no. Wanna know your presence manager Emma Sir John. Sa brand here no. No me a CPP for. Now tell my papa question at 10 ho. Emma take party papa PPP no. Anna. Omudine Tibai. In 2012, Yana near Mahukai Akasa radio so. Men are not a woman not a social firm in my talk credit ya channel. Some branch of the furniture so no. one of the first person I will fray. Na mama yen ko bisa say, "Wa fray ye no, e dey asem no kai, mama yen tie." Tie. What say as usual? So-called big men started calling. First was Mr. Xp0se, who claimed ownership of the concession and the excavators. Xp0se don't to me talk credit, and that what excavators 7. You say sa concession no, assassin I just say no, Nebia. Okay, the individuals happen to be the precious manager for Forestry Commission. And now me no say, Sergio who you know, and the Xp0se free ho. Ye Xp0se free ho no. And not Xp0se say, why a software ke to Xp0se ben pass ho. It is a say, nyame afre no. Na when nyame baye da afre kwase ampani yo sasasi. Obi anadwini ye say, nyame afre no. Me sum nyame biam, say the cross on of Xp0se a. Say nyame na Xp0se a, me sum ni biam. And not Xp0se, and then sat to a man for so, and bomb pay break and loose. And now, what been this kind of Casaria? Not Xp0se catch and say, Tobu sit Yame, no Bayamo. What brought one Cassa, when Yame was saying sassing you the potent thing. Therefore, Xp0se free, you release excavators no. Yankon another one. See, I release it ya. Maybe I'm the see. What say? That individual happens to be the operations manager for the Forestry Commission. And there, he was mining in a forest reserve without any permit and destroying forest, farmlands, and water bodies, and indeed, the entire biodiversity. Not long after Mr. Xp0se made his call, Frank Asiadubakwe, popular known as Protozua, of the office of the Chief of Staff, also called the task force and asked for the release of the excavators. You can be sure that the Chief of Staff knew nothing about this. And the Chief of Staff, Boya, Odineti, Wanunene, walk me say Sakwa we contest to him. Na suhum for your mistake. Near Tuabamanwa. Nima who say, Mum pay ye dear Ewokroma. Obia what supply Obia what contribute to the destruction of our forests. Protozua and any nickname. Protozua so munko science na munko any meaning. Okay. Yamram, hey, Xp0se, Rade. Yamram, you conquer another one. And a opium nanka sase, boy. Sababi a medley, and a champion man, Gabi Asar watching Dako. Look, Gabi, let me tell you something. I saw me by your professor from Pop, what in the document, but you drop it. And I'm within the court. Na mo dia mo wi asema mo wona na say sa BBC a na mo di mirika na mo dwane akokɔ because wo fa en wo yo piem na nkasa okuruma ba mesre court no so mo ntrase no mo hwese ensuo na ase no enye okuma ngra nko anenom epona ahono no enye okuma ngra nko anenom yen sase ase ne me wo judge no wo yo ba anabema me ne wo me yire ane wo yire ana me yire ne wankasa e de kodwam yen na ne toba nche tomoko yen na ne tobi bia e bia de wo ye judge wo beto enya ponche age na wo do ponche ni wi a me nkasa mu nyina na moje na mo je ponche ne wo ho etu do ponche nju wo dwan ni wi a wo be kodwam akotomoko e bia ba be bo so na moko no assign na daba mu no de makuri nu wo mu no eno ane de be ya duane am wadie enti ya de be kum na no ane be kum wo because aponche udwan omu nyina wi ahaban ni bi me catch them say mama yam protect yasase emrantie ne maba wonu omu de omu gu afiase no ene omu no maya bone o wo mampani na nadu dan kwa Akuffo do woni ba wo miemie no Jubilee House emrantie ne maba wa omu no omu ya Galamsey the demons of Galamsey at the Jubilee House the demons of Galamsey at the Jubilee House no mu wo omu ni babia the ayami one no say krom ha connection bia the headquarters Jubilee House Xp0se Jubilee House Galamsey Jubilee House Yenton Cas Jubilee House Yamokrono Jubilee House Yankum everything yet to be Tiam Roberts no free Jubilee House aye connection in our headquarters Oman penny na na bintu hu se wasai Ghana na 97 san sese ana na Ghana tia anka obeje na 97 na Ghana tia anka obeje ada na oyo ho sa ada na mo se wo man ni say ada ni waseda asiwaju pise I want to destroy this nation gradually. You succeeded destroying the nation. That what I mean. Boni aya say be president kakra wo. Boni aya say you catch us some penny be president kakra. But na not Akuffo, let me tell you something. Look. When you say o me mra wo mu. Emra wo mu ate. E mabu na ti krom ha. Yes yo akoma wo. Yet say Kenya fo no. Yet say Rwanda wo. E mabu na strike here. You can't take it all. Say you strike here. Mu man from mu dwane akwahen. Heh. Owura abamba ben aka asembi. Na what say? A soldier for the process for Ghana omododo ese. See ya the trio de mamwa. Yan fan so we na akwa ye 1 million. Ya we nipa almost 36 million or 34 million. Yan yin kwada mfim. Yenyi manfrim enka mema na aka no na yenyi asojafo no ntonchen na de aka ne yentwa mo honsia mu beku ni pasen eti said yes ya say ensase no man penite ho a wo enjoy etina na ye etu man peni Akuffo do eyese wo garden mu ne yetu Galamsey wa bra wo na wo se do akonya atoso wo man peni ti de wo ye okrom ha ntie ye enti adan wo be ye mfi teduku say wo be send that destroy Ghana na wo gugu so wo destroy enti de wo ye na wo sabe catch Ghana for say you hand over power to NPP. Oh, Mr. President, with all due respect, Nana, Ghana we wa say one hwe obekwa homedie makwa akotrase atanopa bia mabunu no sore ya ye bebo wadapa woni nye adwendwen bekun wo kuruma jaidia wo ya no na mwa yan jaidia wo ya no na wasai Ghana wate he me say wodu wakonya to so sese wantumi anso ana wantumi ankontia Galamsey ya obe resign ana obe fe akonya no so
Thank you.